My strategic mission rests on four interconnected pillars. First, safe, humane jails, period. Safety is fundamental. Without safety, nothing else works. Safety must extend to correction officers, non-uniformed staff, and the people in our care alike. But safety cannot come at the expense of dignity. I do not believe that a humane environment is in tension with security. I believe it strengthens it. When we center our work on order, fairness, and accountability, and when we refuse to judge people solely by the worst thing that they have ever done, we create conditions where transformation becomes possible. Second, I am focused on developing and strengthening partnerships. Although the Department of Correction is situated on an island, it does not operate in isolation. Reducing recidivism and violence requires collaboration across a wide array of stakeholders, including city partners like the Mayor's Office of Criminal Justice, the Department of Probation, Health and Hospitals, Correctional Health Services, New York City Public School System, external program providers, faith leaders, community-based organization, and this council. It's important to note that the city does not operate in isolation either. This work relies on strong partnerships with state agencies and organizations that impact who may come into contact with the criminal legal system. Effective reentry planning begins on day one of incarceration, not on the day of discharge. But we know that ultimately, the most effective strategy is prevention. We must strengthen the bridges between custody and community so that support begins before incarceration and does not stop at the gate upon release. Third, I am intent on supporting responsible population reduction and a true continuum of care by leveraging all of our partners. Population reduction is not simply a numerical goal. It is part of creating conditions where programming, counseling, education, substance use services, and reentry planning can function as intended. A continuum of care means individuals have access to structured programming while in custody and clear pathways to housing, employment, treatment, and community support upon release. We must measure success not by lives locked up, but by lives transformed. Last, but certainly not least, a critical part of my vision for this agency is to prepare the department for borough-based jails. The transition away from Rikers Island presents a historic shift in this city. Borough-based facilities demand a different model. Closer coordination with communities, enhanced focus on services, and new facilities designed with rehabilitation in mind. We must ensure that our workforce, our partnerships, and our infrastructure are aligned with that future. We cannot, however, forget that we are still years away from completing this move, and resources will be needed for those who still are detained and work on Rikers Island. There are many hardworking and dedicated public service servants at this agency that are already engaged in this vision, and I am excited to learn more and to lean in and support and strengthen our contributions to this monumental citywide project.